sports coverage of the National Football League. Brings us to Indianapolis, Indiana, where they fire up the crowd with the striking of the anvil, as it's time for football at Lucas Oil Stadium. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Indianapolis Colts. It's Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Michael Badgley will be the first to get this one going. Off we go from downtown Indianapolis. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Falcons come out there led by Michael Penix, the second-year quarterback out of Washington. Greg taking over late last year and winning the job as the Atlanta starting quarterback.
I always like studying quarterbacks in year two. I think rookie year, there can either be a lot of growth, right? There's the biggest ability to take that jump, but there's also some struggles you have to work through. In year two, a full offseason, really understanding the playbook. Things have kind of slowed down for you. I feel like year two is a really good indicator of what long-term success looks like for any young quarterback.
It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
And this run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
He finds Darnell Mooney for the catch. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Now Penix to throw on second down. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Quick throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete, but the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open, so the incompletion brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
That's not an easy catch by any means, but at this level, Mike, you get paid to catch them all. And really, you get paid to catch the hard ones. And you know that hit, it's coming either way. And I remember learning as a young player early in my career, the hit's coming, you're going to get knocked to the ground. It feels a lot better getting off the ground and hit.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
So on fourth down, the Falcons bring on Bradley Pinion to punt. Anthony Gould deep for Indy. And a pretty good punt there. Fair catch taken right around the 11-yard line. The Colts offense going to take the field here for the first time. They're led by the former first-round pick out of Duke, quarterback Daniel Jones.
In my opinion, Mike, if they expect to leave here today with a win, they're going to have to be aggressive early and often. They might not connect on all of them, but pushing the ball downfield could open up a lot of opportunities for you to take advantage as this game unfolds.
Jones going to throw right away. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 22-yard line.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30, but that is good enough for a first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 1. Delatross running left. It's Taylor. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Play action now. It's Jones. He'll dump this off to Taylor. Complete. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at their 49-yard line.
Here comes the jet sweep. And I don't think he got that wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at 3rd down.
At the line of scrimmage.
Well, that defense had that pegged from the jump, Mike. They tried to catch him a little off guard by doing a jet sweep to the wide receiver. There was no going anywhere on the outside. Great pursuit by the defense, no gain.
They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor.
Leonard Floyd brought him down. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Taylor. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
It's a turnover on down.
So this play by the middle linebacker is all about play recognition. Reminds me of a former teammate, Luke Kuechly. He knew the play before it was going to happen. Watch him. He diagnoses, he tracks the ball, and bang, makes a huge tackle, short of the yard to gain, forces the turnover on downs.
The Falcons offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They'll start with a short field, looking for the first points of this contest. And they'll begin 1st and 10. On play action, Penix. Down the field, connection made to Mooney. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
First down, Falcons.
A gain there of 15. First down, Atlanta.
Really no hesitation on the part of the quarterback, Mike. I mean, he knew where that open receiver was going to be based on his pre-snap read. The defense did nothing to alter that picture, and that's a great play to start this drive.
On first down, it's Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 9. To throw is Penix. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And he's going to be close to the first down. Out of bounds, just a little short. They'll need to pick it up on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll go with the sneak. And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Open space inside the 10. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
At the 10-yard line.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
He runs with it, and he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play.
Coming into the game, this is something defensively you have to be aware of. If this quarterback gets a chance and he sees some daylight, he's going to try to take it in on his own. But not in this case. They were quick to react, to stop him short. Now brings up 3rd and goal.
Robinson, and he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
That 3rd down stop, Mike, now changes the entire approach of this offense. You're thinking to yourself, all right, it's 3rd down. Let's run it on up in there. If we don't score, we still have 4th down in our back pocket. But now the defense takes you back for a loss. So what do you do now?
A 21-yard attempt.
Romo's kick is good. And the Falcons are out to an early 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Doolin. Yeah, and he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On 1st down, Jones. He'll get that one to Taylor, complete. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and...
So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. It's the Falcons with the early lead. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. The Colts with the football to start this second quarter. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 5. As we are ready to get back underway. Jones gonna hang on to it here. And he's up past the 35. Got a first down. Putting down at the 37.
A 7-yard gain. And the Colts first down.
The quarterback could have handed it. He could have kept it himself. I don't really think either option would have turned out much different. Great job by the defense having a plan for the running back and a plan for the quarterback, and they're able to force that carry for no gain.
On 1st and 10, here's Jones. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. Still on his feet. And he will score. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target. And in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
Here's Michael Badgley for the point after. He's got it. And the Colts move out to a 7-3 lead.
Score, Colts 7, Falcons 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Ray McLeod on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. That's Charvarius Ward, able to make the play.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 28-yard line.
2nd down, 8 to go from the 28. They'll throw. It's Penix. That's to the right side and incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. 3rd down coming up.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
That's caught. Ray McLeod. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
Pitts is the man in motion. They'll throw on 1st down with Penix. Out wide, that's Robinson. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 47-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
To throw again, It's Penix. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And there was nothing exotic about that. I mean, they were just able to generate pressure without having to bring an extra rusher. And this offense now finds themselves staring at fourth down as a result.
Here's Bradley Pinion now. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. A fair catch taken here, and it's going to come right at the 15-yard line. Here's Jonathan Taylor and the Colts offense heading back for their next possession. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense is going to need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. On play action, it's Jones. He's got a man. That's Josh Downs. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long run.
On play action, it's Jones. They go right back to Downs. He's got it again. And he will go all the way. Touchdown. Touchdown, Colts. Badgley now to tack on the extra point. He's got it. And the Colts extend their advantage to 14-3.
14. Falcons 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. McLeod now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. From the gun, here is Penix. Oh, what a throw. Slinging it across his body and complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 42-yard line.
Mooney in motion. They run over center with Robinson. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It's good for a Falcons first down.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
Here's 1st and 10. Another run here for Robinson. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it's going to be 3rd down.
6 yards to go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. Here's the Indianapolis offense. Now as they get set to take over once more, they'll begin with 1st down from their own 11. He'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
16-yard line.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll go again here with Taylor. And this is going to be a Colts first down as he gets up to the 24.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Colts. First down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. Taylor loses the football.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
The Falcons offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll start in the red zone already. This drive beginning at the 20. First and 10. It's Penix. Inside the 10, it is caught. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over. Now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Indianapolis after this. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. They'll run with Robinson. A short gain down to the 7.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Here now, second down and goal. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Throwing is Penix. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown. And, Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. He knocks it through. And the Falcons are back within 4. It is 14-10.
Falcons 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Doolin. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's Jonathan Taylor and the Colts offense heading back for their next possession. Throwing on first down is Jones. Open man, his tight end, Tyler Warren.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
Second and inches. Working from the gun, it's Jones. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
26 yards. That's good for a Colts. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Jones now on first down. Checking it down, this one is caught. And he's close to another first down. He'll step out right at that first down marker.
This guy's really starting to roll now. I mean, his involvement in the passing game just continues to pick up. And until the defense identifies him as a pass threat, I expect this quarterback to keep looking his way.
They'll work the middle here with Taylor. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Gun, it's Jones. And this one is caught by Pierce.
Jones pass, complete to Alex Pierce. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Falcons' 16-yard line.
Here comes 2nd and 4. One final throw before the break, and they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. In comes Michael Badgley for this field goal try. Officially a 29-yard attempt. Badgley's kick is good. And the Colts will open up a touchdown lead. It's now 17-10.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you. This one still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand as our second half is about to get underway. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, it's Doolin. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's Jonathan Taylor and the Colts offense heading back for their next possession. Play action now. It's Jones. Down the field. He's got one. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 27
That's good
yards.
for 27 and a first down.
For a Colts. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So a big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
And a determined run there inside the 40. It's a gain of 9 yards.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and a yard. They go right back to Taylor. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is. First down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now is one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Now, toss play for Taylor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Divine Diablo on the tackle. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 9. Shotgun now for Jones. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
On the ground, it's Taylor. That's a move that deserved more than he got in terms of yards. Just a gain of 2.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Throwing, Jones. Pass right side to down. And good work here defensively. They force him out after a gain of just a yard. And now it's 3rd down.
6.
To throw is Jones. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
In comes Michael Badgley for this field goal drop. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Colts will extend their 3rd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Jamal Agnew now to return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Here's Bijan Robinson, and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the 2nd half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Penix. That's going to be Incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Look pretty solid. I mean, it's everybody else that seems to have let him down with the drop balls and the mistakes. That's really what's killing these drives.
On third down, Penix to the right. That's pitch. 16-yard pickup on that one. First down, Atlanta.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Michael. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
They'll run with Robinson. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
From the 34, here's second and 4. They'll go again with Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage.
Offside.
Nothing more.
Defense. Automatic first down.
First and 10. A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Charvarius Ward on the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here is second and 5. They'll go play action now with Penix. That'll be caught. It's Tyler Algier. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
London brought in motion. Penix on third down. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Falcon first down.
Falcon first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 2-yard line.
Now it's second and 1. Here's Penix. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
They have converted twice on third down on this drive, and they need a yard here with third and 1. And he'll fight forward, doesn't get a whole lot, but he got what he needed. It is first and goal coming up.
And with that run, it puts them on the doorstep of the end zone. This has been a really impressive series up until this point, Mike. I mean, so much that anything less than a touchdown kind of feels like a letdown.
From the gun, here is Penix. That one, take it in. Ray McCloud. Touchdown, Atlanta. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
An extra point attempt to follow.
For the extra point.
The kick is good. And the Falcons are back within a field goal. The lead is 3.
17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Doolin. The Colts offense ready to get back to work. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
On the tackle. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
Gun, here's a give to Taylor. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A pickup there of 13. 1st down, Indianapolis.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
They get this to about midfield. That's David Onyemata in there for the tackle.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 50-yard line.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 6. Here's Jones. He'll dump this off to Taylor. Complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. That's good for a Colts 1st down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
37-yard line.
2nd and 10. Now Jones. Short one, and it's caught by 1. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
To throw is Jones. Coming open is Pierce. It's on target. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
And at this stage of the game, every first down gets them one step closer to being able to finish this one out. This defense has to find a way to get off the field. They have to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance.
They'll take this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
So, Mike, this is a great example and a great moment to bring up why it's so important for these offenses to make everything look the same. Formationally, pre-snap movement, because the second that motion looks like a jet motion and he's going to get the ball as opposed to a traditional motion, these defenses are so in tune with all those little differences, they know it's coming and there's not going to be a lot of gain.
Throw on the run is complete. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Going to depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short.
I think the decision of whether or not you kick the field goal or keep your offense on the field, Mike, comes down to, do you have a play on your call sheet you love? Do you have a critical down, 4th down play that you know is going to work? Because if you do, now's the time to dial it up, be aggressive, and extend this drive.
Here's a big one now from Michael Badgley. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. McLeod now to return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Here's Bijan Robinson, and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. You're going to go play action with Penix. Moving to his right. Now he'll run it. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Atlanta.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
On play action, Penix. To the left side, he's got McLeod. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 45-yard line.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. On the ground, it's Robinson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 17 yards on that play. 1st down, Atlanta.
17 yards. 1st down, Falcons.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL? And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another first down.
And with that run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good chunk plays. This defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
On first down, right back to Robinson. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
He was brought down at the 26. 1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
Here's a designed run. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Big play coming up. This is third down. From the gun on third down. Here's Penix. Open man is Mooney. He's got him. 13 yards on the catch there. It's good for a Falcon first down.
First down, Atlanta.
And how about the poise of this quarterback? You find yourself down here late in the fourth quarter, Mike, facing a tough third down. You've got to have it. But you know what? He calls the play, he breaks the huddle, and he's like, you know what, Coach? I got it. That's a big-time throw to now keep this drive alive as they go down looking for that go-ahead touchdown.
And that'll be a pickup of 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Here is second and 7. Here's a toss left side for Robinson. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss.
They'll run with Robinson. And the Falcons are going to be set up with first and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane. They'll have it at the 1-yard line.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish it.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
I don't hate the play call. The best opportunity to throw the ball down this close to the goal line is usually on first or second down, Mike. The issue here is the quarterback has to know, if my first read is not open, this ball needs to be thrown out the back of the end zone. You cannot take a sack this close to the goal line.
Now, second and goal. Here's Robinson. What a move! He's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Falcons. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground.
Well, there's still some time remaining, but what a sequence of events here, Mike. I mean, late in the game, they get the touchdown that they needed to tie it, and now they can take the lead with the extra point.
So, not home yet. Still a critical extra point here to break the tie. A A critical extra point is up and good. They have taken a 1-point lead here in the late stages of this one. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. On the return, it's Doolin. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Colts offense and Daniel Jones ready to get going once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Great job
10.
there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
On 2nd down, here's Jones. This throw right side, pulled in by Peppers. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. Big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down. To throw. It's Jones. He's got room past the 35. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
To the air again. A dive and a catch. Incredible. The Colts will signal for their 3rd and final timeout. Clock is stopped. 47 seconds left here in the 4th. Now 2nd and inches. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground. And they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down.
Again, it's Jones. Right side, that is hauled in by Warren. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. It'll be a pickup of 10. 1st down, Indianapolis.
Big-time throw there, sets them up really nicely. They find themselves well in field goal range for a potential game-winning field goal try. Under a minute. All they got to do is just keep working the clock, get as close as they can, send that kicker out there and see if he can make that kick.
So here's a big one now from Michael Badgley. This a potential game winner. This one off the left upright and in. It's good. Incredible. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game.
Well, there's no more pressure-filled spot for a kicker than that one right here, Mike. I mean, it's very simple. You make it, you win. You miss it, you lose. And what's he do? He comes through to not only give his team the lead, but most likely the victory.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That's to Mooney, complete right side. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
It's a gain of 17
They'll
yards.
gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
Every team practices 2-minute offense, end-of-game situation, and the chunk plays are really the drive starters. So now not only do they get the big completion, they bring up a fresh set of downs. Reminder, they still have 2 timeouts, plenty of time to go down and try to win this game.
Now, timeout called. Let's see, you're looking at a long field goal try from here. Well, this might be one final heave to the end zone. So a big one coming here for the kicker, John Parker Romo. This to win the game. This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's first down. Here we go. One final play. A short pass taken in by Warren. And he's going to be out of bounds, and that's going to do it. Their late comeback bid comes up short as time has expired in this game. So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. This one went all the way down to the wire. The late field goal with zeros on the clock seals the deal. As they come from behind, they may feel like they stole this one. They get the victory on the game's final play. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.